out to the middle. Back to
Broke it up. There's a shot. They score! They score!
Bernardo forwards. Hey, that's it! Rochester lead in the game. It's 7-1.
gorgeous September night in Colorado Springs as the playoff pushes on for the Switchbacks. Colorado Springs back at home and playing host to a rival in the Western Conference, the LA Galaxy 2, in a crucial Saturday night showdown. Welcome in, everybody. Josh Halb alongside Roland Vargas. And Roland, these two teams separated by 1 point coming into tonight. The Switchbacks in 5th place, Los Dos in 6th place. But coming in, the Switchbacks on superhero night without two of their superstars, Josh Phillips out, Miguel Gonzalez out. How do they bounce back losing those two key players?
It's next man up for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks. I believe J.J. Greer may come into central defense to partner Christian Ibiaga. There's a lot of experience with the Colorado Springs Switchbacks, so I know their coaching staff's going to rely on that. They should be just fine, even though, as you said, they are losing two of their best players.
This is the third meeting between these two teams this season. Los Dos took the first one, second one in Los Angeles, a 0-0 draw. Tonight, what do you expect in round 3?
I expect the Switchbacks to come out motivated. They know they need 3 points today. We talked to assistant coach Woldy Harris as well as head coach Steve Tritchu. They're desperate for the 3 points, and I was able to get a moment with Woldy Harris before tonight's game. Coach, Los Angeles Galaxy 2 today, a very difficult proposition. How do you go about defeating them here tonight?
Well, obviously we have to bring the energy from the start of the game and continue that all throughout the game. Stay focused, stay compact, and guard against their strengths, which are the two Villarreal brothers. Slager on the right, Ariel Lassiter up front, Amaya up front as well, and just make sure that we're compact and not giving up silly fouls, silly free kicks in and around the box, and obviously counterattack quick and take our chances.
It's a bit of a different look for you today with you leading the team with head coach Tritchu being suspended. How does that change your outlook on what you do personally on the sidelines?
I don't think it changed too much. Coach Tritchu has conveyed to me what he wants, what he sees might happen, and what he wants to happen with the team, and obviously I've been beside him for about 1.5 years now, so I kind of know his tendencies and what the guys are capable of. So I'm looking forward to it. I don't think a lot changed much other than coach won't be on the sidelines, but he's, as I said before, he's told me what he's looking for, and I'm gonna go out there and try to execute.
Thank you very much. Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
It's the Switchbacks Galaxy 2 coming up. The kickoff when we come back.
Choose Penrose Cancer Center for the most pioneering care in Southern Colorado, offering the most advanced tools and expertise for over 70 years. Part of the comprehensive Centura Health Cancer Network. Learn more at penrosecancercenter.org.
What are you doing? We're not just on radio anymore, we're on TV now. Play the part.
Catch Afternoon Drive with Goodman and Shapiro beginning September 6th every weekday on CET Xfinity Channel 900.
Les, this is my good outfit. Go blow it out your...
Afternoon Drive with Goodman and Shapiro.
All right, Switchbacks fans, here we go. And boy, I tell you, nice for the rain to move out just in time for the game. Temps are going to be in those 70s throughout most of the game, even into the evening time under partly cloudy skies, and should be good to go as well for our fireworks with temps into the mid-70s as we head toward the end of the game as well. So enjoy yourself, and hopefully the Switchbacks pull off that victory. Go Switchbacks!
On air, online, and on the go. Fox 21 News right now.
A picture-perfect night for superhero night here at Switchback Stadium, young and old. They have come out in full force tonight. Should be a great night for the costumes and obviously for the play on the field. Here's what it looks like for the Switchbacks. The starting lineup again in goal. David Agork as good as they come. 11 shutouts this season.
Very strong lineup for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. Obviously missing Miguel Gonzalez and Josh Suggs, but it'll be J.J. Greer coming in and Park Jung-Young coming in on the right-hand side for Miguel Gonzalez. Very strong lineup for the Switchbacks tonight. We're going to be led, of course, by Woldy Harris. He's taking over for head coach Steve Tritchu, who will be serving a 1-game suspension tonight.
For the LA Galaxy 2, a team right now in 6th place of the Western Conference standings, just 1 point behind the Switchbacks at 39 points. An experienced team, a team that went all the way to the finals a season ago, losing to Rochester, but they have a very talented team. Obviously, a lot of players on loan from the MLS squad, but up and down this lineup, Roland, as talented as you will see in the USL.
Absolutely, a very deep team for head coach Kurt Anolfo. As always with the Los Angeles Galaxy, we know just what that franchise brings to the MLS and the kind of quality they bring also to the USL.
Fans, our military family of the night brought to you by Pioneer Sand. Hillier and the Nelson family. Charles Hillier, a Chief Warrant Officer in the Army. He's been serving for 24 years. James Nelson, also a Chief Warrant Officer in the Army. He's been serving for 20 years. Joined tonight by his wife Vasti and his daughter Mia. Both have been deployed multiple times in Afghanistan, and we certainly thank them for their service to our country. And underway initially here, look for Coloni, the cross, and diving out is the keeper, Clément Diop.
Very strong save there from Clément Diop. It was Mike Seth coming in there looking to get on the end of that Luke Vercoloni cross. It's a good early touch to give the goalkeeper some confidence here at Switchback Stadium.
This LA Galaxy 2 coming off a win, as you see the cross here for the captain, Luke Vercoloni.
We know how dangerous Mike Seth is in the air, so that's a very good early claim there by Diop.
Los Dos, a 2-1 win over Arizona United. And their last outing, and an opportunity here for the Switchbacks. Here's Jordan Burt, corner of the 18, and shot try to go far post. And again, it's Clément Diop. He's had a couple opportunities here at the early going.
A lot of space there for Jordan Burt early in this game on the right-hand side for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC.
You can see there Burt low to the ground. Diop covers to his right. 5 shutouts pitched this season for Diop. 17 games played. A 1.18 goals against average. .672 save percentage. He has been the main cog when it comes to goalkeeping for Los Dos this season. LA Galaxy 2 a season ago. The Western Conference champions, losing to Rochester in the finals. A talented team up and down. Kurt Onalford, his 3rd season as the head coach of Los Dos. The feed up ahead, and Diop in position again. He has been to the semifinals, the Western Conference Finals. Last year they won it, and here they are in 6th place. And on the flip side, you look at the Switchbacks, and what a job Steve Triccio has done in his 2nd season here. Semifinalists a season ago, and right now in fine position to reach that upper echelon in terms of playoff positioning as we head down the stretch here in September.
You talk about the job of the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC coaching staff. Never more evident than right now with these injuries, suspensions right now for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks. They've been able to plug players in. They really haven't missed a beat here. You see the same consistency and the same speed of play on the field.
So foul there. It'll go against the Switchbacks. Another look.
Saeed Robinson tracking back there just a little bit late there on Brian Rebellion.
So Diop will play it off to his left. It's LA Galaxy 2. Team prior to that 2-1 victory over Arizona United were winless in their last 5. They were 1-2-1. But they bounced back in a big way with a much-needed win for Los Dos, and here they are just 1 point behind the Switchbacks. And meanwhile, for Colorado Springs, the takeaway there by Jordan Burt, and now Saeed Robinson able to cover up. Well, and they had a tough one down in South Texas against Rio Grande Valley as Burt takes it away with the left foot.
No, you're right. They did. Very difficult conditions down there in Edinburgh, Texas. We know just about that. Also, the playing conditions not very conducive to some good playing soccer down there in Rio Grande Valley FC. So Switchbacks went down there. That was a difficult result, but they're back at home, and we know how good they are here in Colorado Springs.
Just 2 losses this season here at Switchback Stadium. This home team 8-2-3, and they've shut out their opponent 2 of the last 3 games here on their home pitch. So the back end looks a little bit different. As we mentioned, Josh Phillips issued 2 yellow cards in that match down in Edinburgh, Texas. And Saeed Robinson up ahead of Vercoloni, and there's Diop diving out and just a little bit too far out in front.
Good starting position there by the LA Galaxy's #1 goalkeeper there, Clément Diop, right on the edge of his box, able to sweep that one up well.
Saeed Robinson, that speed on display here in the early going. This Los Dos team, the highest scoring team of the Western Conference, 46 goals coming in. And takeaway there by the Switchbacks midfield. Here's Mike Seff, a little heavy on the touch. Here's Vercoloni now. Spins it around. Saeed Robinson trying to knife it between the defenders. And Galaxy 2 in fine position, but a giveaway.
It's been Mike Seth who's taken out the lone striker's role today. Had some great movement so far.
Roland, you have to like the pace early on out of the switchbacks. They have come out and pressing up-tempo rhythm here in the early going for the home team.
You're absolutely right. You can see just how far up the field they're winning the ball back here in LA Galaxy 2's half. They're pressing LA Galaxy 2 as soon as they're getting on the ball, not giving them any room to breathe.
Well, Los Dos will play under the back end now. Run it up to Villarreal. Fans, for all the latest news on your home team and tickets for upcoming games, go to switchbacksfc.com. Saeed Robinson now. In that open field. Could have been a potential handball. We play on. Argueta try to sweep it to the left side. Played away there by a Galaxy 2. Josh Suggs now covering. Great footwork on the far side by Suggs. Boy, what an addition he has been to this team, Roland. Of course, coming over from OC a season ago, but talk about a huge pickup on the back end. This was a good defensive team, the Switchbacks, a season ago, but even better with the presence of number 5 in the lineup.
It's also what Josh Suggs adds going forward as well. He's got a tremendous left foot. He's very good from dead ball situations. It's been a great signing for Steve Tritchie and the Switchbacks.
Look there at Jung Young Park, number 15. A new face in this lineup, and certainly Steve Tritchie, Wolde Harris hoping he can give them a spark tonight. They would love to have 3 points coming out of this one, and he's setting in the number 3 spot at night's end. Suggs with that left foot sweeps it up, and Diop into the air to secure.
Good hands once again by Diop. Easy catch there in the end for the goalie.
Diop, that great range, going high in the air to secure. Back to live action. Diop sweeps it out left side to Turnley. Playing it up, and a great job defensively there by J.J. Greer. Greer filling in. Of course, Josh Phillips out tonight as the ball pushed up to Vercoloni. Luke now into the 18. Vercoloni drops it back here. Side has a little bit of room. Cross backside and just misses Mike Seth. He had him on the far post.
As you said, once again, Saeed Robinson looking for Mike Seth. It was a nice run on off the back post of the defender there by Mike Seth. Just looking to get on the end of that ball, but just a little bit too much on it there from Saeed Robinson. But another strong attack from the Switchbacks here to open this game.
And that close to a great opportunity to put the first goal on the board. 0-0 here in the 8th minute. Josh Howe, Roland Vargas, glad you could join us here on Superhero Night. And if you're on Twitter, make sure you tag any tweets tonight regarding the Switchbacks. Hashtag COS Road to the Championship. This is the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC Road to the Championship push. It starts tonight here at home. A key showdown against Los Dos, LA Galaxy 2, a team that, boy, they have been one of the premier teams in this league over the last few seasons. Top to bottom, and of course, as we talked in the pregame, Roland, you mentioned the LA Galaxy, the equivalent to what the Yankees are in Major League Baseball. Of course, one of the dominant franchises, MLS, and it's trickled down here to the USL.
They have the perfect storm out there in Los Angeles to have such a great soccer team. Of course, you have the homegrown players. We see a lot of them on show here with the Los Angeles Galaxy 2. We know just how rich that Southern California market is for developing sports stars. And also, of course, you have the allure of that area being able to wow players from all over the world to come to Los Angeles. So they've got everything out there in LA, and they've really taken advantage of it and created a great franchise out there with the Galaxy.
Argueta will push it up. Park, a little bit of separation now. Suggs to midfield. Seth battling for position there. Argueta not able to get there in time. Galaxy 2 an opportunity here. Under the Switchbacks in. Fed across. Top of the 18. J.J. Greer. Great recovery defensively by J.J. Here we go. Pushing it across midfield. Saeed Robinson. All kinds of open space. Saeed top of the 18. 1-2 and a little heavy on the touch from Vercoloni. Saeed cross backside. Headed up and in. Mike Seth with a goal.
Wonderful header from Mike Seth, and there's the Wolverine celebration there on Superhero Night as he goes across to give Saeed Robinson a hug. What a cross by Saeed Robinson. We've seen that 2-3 times early in this first half, and finally it pays off. Beautiful ball from Saeed Robinson and a bullet of a header from Mike Seth. 1-0 Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC.
What a play by Saeed Robinson, and that was a look at what we saw earlier just minutes ago. They just missed on that cross. This time they cash in. Saeed, he has been spot on. Mike Seth comes up with his 6th goal this season, and it's 1-0 Switchbacks.
What a ball. You thought the chance might have been over there. Pushed a little bit wide was Saeed Robinson, but that's a delicious cross. Mike Seth rises well. Nothing that Diop can do in goal. What a bullet of a header from Mike Seth as he comes across to celebrate with the Colorado Springs Switchbacks fans.
And they get off and running here against the 6th place team of the Western Conference. What a start. Exactly what the Switchbacks were looking for on a great night here. Huge crowd on hand for Superhero Night, and one of their stars, Mike Seth, coming up with his 6th goal of the season. Fans, don't forget you can follow the USL on YouTube all season long. Check them out, the USL on YouTube today. So Mike Seth from Saeed Robinson's side picks up his 2nd assist of the season. Seth his 6th goal, and it's 1-0 here in the 11th minute.
You got to say it's a deserved lead as well. The Switchbacks have had all of the opportunities going forward. They really pegged the LA Galaxy 2 very deep in their half, and that's just what their play deserved, especially with the play down the Switchbacks right-hand side by Saeed Robinson early on. He's been fantastic.
Roland, the Switchbacks team has been so good in so many areas this season, in particular defense. Obviously, record-wise, they're right there in the hunt for a Western Conference crown, but the offense has yet to break out. You get the feeling it could happen on any night, and perhaps tonight is that night.
It's sorry to cut you off there, Josh, but nothing better than an early goal for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks. Be able to get that confidence, and really build off that lead. Fantastic.
Well, the conditions are perfect. Weather is outstanding, field in fine condition, and the Switchbacks with a 1-0 lead. Again, 2 of the last 3 games here, Switchback Stadium, they have shut out their opponent. This is an LA Galaxy 2 team that got off to a fast start, in large part due to the play of Jack McBean, of course, playing with the Galaxy in the MLS right now. But McBean, 15 goals in the first 17 games. He was the pace setter. They've dropped off a bit as of late, but again, that big 2-1 win against Arizona United, they are playing well coming in. But the Switchbacks with the advantage here after the header by Mike Seth. Here's Saeed Robinson again. Seth to his left. Saeed splits the defense. Saeed now, corner of the 18. Robinson moving out of the box. The cross, and it's just wide. Seth on the doorstep again.
You see it once again, as you said, Saeed Robinson bursting down the Switchbacks right-hand side. He got caught between 2 minds there, didn't know whether to pull the trigger and have the shot or pull that one across to Mike Seth. It was a bit of a schross in the end, desperately unlucky there for Mike Seth not to get on the end of that one. But what about the space that the Colorado Springs are having down their right-hand side? They're tearing the Los Angeles Galaxy 2 apart.
Well, it is a matchup nightmare right now for Los Dos, trying to slow down number 11. They have been unsuccessful to this point, and slow down number 12 as well. Here's Suggs now racing to the corner, and he'll win that ball.
So far, the Galaxy 2 have just been outnumbered in midfield, and that's giving Saeed Robinson one-on-one opportunities against some slower players in the Los Angeles Galaxy 2 backline. And right now, they just can't hang with the speed of the young Jamaican.
Now this Switchbacks team looking so good here in the 14th minute of play. They lead at 1-0 thanks to the header by Mike Seth coming in the 10th minute of play. This is the 3rd meeting between these 2 teams. Is that ball sent to the box, right back out with the right foot by J.J. Greer. Chipped up with the left foot. Greer again in position. Greer getting the start tonight. Josh Phillips, of course, picked up 2 yellow cards and that tough loss down in South Texas last week, so he is out tonight along with Miguel Gonzalez. Well, in this, a bit of a different looking lineup tonight for Woldy Harris's team.
It is, but I don't think you miss anything at all bringing in J.J. Greer. We know the experience that he has, and for my money, Christian Ibiaga is one of the best, if not the best, center back in the USL. He's really separated himself in the last few weeks, so being able to plug in the experience and the skill of J.J. Greer next to Christian Ibiaga, that's covered up for the loss of Josh Phillips, who's a great player. As we see Jung Young Park there, just getting a foul in the back, referee right on top of it, well called. And of course Park, who we just saw there, who's on the screen now, coming in from Miguel Gonzalez. That's a like-for-like change. Park is a very tricky player, quick player, got very good feet, and I know that head coach Steve Tritchu, assistant coach Woldy Harris, were very happy to get Jung Young Park some minutes here tonight.
And as you mentioned early on in the broadcast, in case any of those have joined us late here, Woldy Harris filling in for head coach Steve Tritchie tonight, of course, out for one game due to the suspension from that game down there in South Texas against Rio Grande Valley. So Woody Harris stepping in for Tritchie tonight. His team up 1-0, and that's going to go through the end line. And an opportunity here, a Heineken corner kick for the Switchbacks, the first of the night.
He's desperate defending there in the end by Slager. We see here on the screen Luke Vercoloni bursting through. It was well defended, but the Colorado Springs Switchbacks are going to have a corner kick. J.J. Greer, Christian Ibiaga, the two center backs, will come forward for this one.
Well, there were no goals scored the last time these two teams played. The first time there were 5. Let's see if the Switchbacks can cash it again. Vercoloni now bends it in, headed up by Ibiaga through the end line, and they're going to say it will belong to Los Dos. Fans, you can follow the Switchbacks on Twitter at SwitchbacksFC, the Twitter handle for the latest club news, updates, and happenings. What a night. Driven out by Diop. Good ball deep to the Switchback end. Played down by Park, hits the turf, and now we've got a call against Los Angeles.
Once again, we see the change of speed there of Jung Young Park. Brings that ball down very well. Skips right past the defender, has no choice but to bring him down. It's a good play by the Switchbacks left winger tonight.
Park brings a different element to the lineup tonight.
He does. He's a very tricky player. He's got a lot of same characteristics that Miguel Gonzalez has. He's also got that great change of speed. So he's a strong player for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks to bring in, and one that I know they've been getting, or excuse me, meaning to get a lot of game time in. So to have him be able to get a start here at Switchback Stadium, really get some good minutes under his belt, very positive move.
Throwing far side, played down there by Suggs with the left foot. Nobody home, and now Los Dos trying to counter. Up ahead, that ball hangs up in the breeze just a bit. They'll play it up from behind. Here's Argueta recovering defensively. Down a goal. They'll send it into the box, and he'll back bouncer, and it rolls through the left side by David Agoric.
Snatched at that shot a little bit there. Did Rebellin, just coming through. Switchbacks are working hard defensively to get back. See that one just passing Jordan Bird. He snatches at that one with his left foot. Nothing for Dave Lagoric to do, just to usher that one out. But that was a good chance for Los Angeles Galaxy too. Switchbacks have to be cognizant of that.
Got Rebayon, Amaya, Jamison up top for Galaxy 2 here tonight in the starting lineup. Whiffing on that ball, and we play on. Kim still on the turf, slow to get up. Park quickly plays it up. You can see that speed on display by Park. Now Suggs circles back, not able to keep it in play. Now the Switchbacks, after tonight, 3 more games to go at a crucial stretch. They've got Vancouver on the road next week. Back at home against the Sounders on the 17th. They'll wrap it up in the regular season at Orange County Anteater Stadium to wrap up the regular season, and then wait and see just where things are going to position themselves out at in the postseason.
Wouldn't surprise me one bit if we saw these two teams who we're seeing tonight meet once again in the playoffs. Maybe not in the first round, but as we progress into the Western Conference playoffs, it wouldn't be surprising at all to see the Switchbacks and Galaxy 2 clash heads once again.
Well, you touched on it earlier, Roland. Last season, they wrapped up the regular season, a showdown here at home, a 1-0 victory for Los Dos, and perhaps that was the push they needed to get. They rolled that momentum all the way to the final shot over the crossbar. David Agoric, hard to see if he got a piece on that, but a great opportunity for the Galaxy 2.
That was Adonis Amaya there. He was on fire in midweek for the Los Angeles Galaxy 2. You can see how worried David Lagoric was with that one. You can always tell how close the shot is based on the goalkeeper's dive, and that certainly wasn't a courtesy dive there from David Lagoric. He was worried about that one, trying to get his fingertip on it, but luckily it sailed right over his post. Very good chance there for the Galaxy 2. A snapshot there by Adonis Amaya. Dangerous player.
Flicked up by Kim. Now Saeed forward to Mike Seth. Here's Argueta.
Going to call Mike Seth for an offside there.
And Seth has timed that well tonight. He has been pushing all night long on that back end of the Galaxy 2. Quarter of the 18 now. Los Angeles. They'll play it. in those road white jerseys tonight. Denzel Slager over to play it, throw it in far side for Los Angeles.
You can see just how difficult the Switchbacks are to break down when they have this kind of time to get behind the ball and organize their midfield. Ronnie Argueta, Kim Tae-song, very technical players. Difficult for the Los Angeles Galaxy to break down the Switchbacks through the center of the field here.
Advanced Colorado Computer Support is the network provider for the Switchbacks FC. And Ibiaga there to cover, clears it out with the left foot. And wanted to call Woldy Harris there on the far side, not going to get it. Goes out far side, and Josh Suggs to play it in. So after tonight, just one more home game, at least regular season home game for the Switchbacks. Of course, top 8 teams make the playoffs, and a lot to play out. Switchbacks 3 after tonight, and the Galaxy 2 with 4 games to go after tonight. Here's Vercoloni. Over to Park. 2 defenders around him. He hits the turf. Didn't like the play at all by the opposition, and Bradford Jamison, Park, just hard play here in the early going.
It's at least the 4th time that Park has been fouled there. You can see the Los Angeles Galaxy 2 getting frustrated with his trickeration there. Park gets up for a bit of retaliation. You can see the player going right in there on the Achilles tendon. That was a nasty challenge there by
Bradford Jamison.
Bradford Jamison, excuse me. You're right, Josh.
Jamison just 12 games played, but a goal, 2 assists. Played a hand of the last victory for Los Dos against Arizona United. Kept in play far side by the Switchbacks. There's Park hurdling over the defender, and Colorado Springs will control here. 22nd minute of play near the end line. Seth back out to Park, working to the corner. And great footwork, but good defense there by the Galaxy 2.
It was good defense, but this ball is just going to come right back at the Los Angeles Galaxy 2 here. Good recycling of play by the Switchbacks. They're just going to reset their attack.
Well, the Switchbacks have looked so quick, so sharp here in the early going.
They have. They're a step above Los Angeles Galaxy 2 here in this early going. Of course, the Galaxy had a couple of decent chances, couple of half chances, but it's the Switchbacks who've really been pushing the pace of play.
An opportunity perhaps for Brian Arabian.
Can't show that much of the ball to a player like Ronnie Argueta. It's a good challenge there by the Switchbacks number 8.
Arabian of the throw-in. Now Argueta the takeaway. Here's side again. He's got space and left behind just a bit. Take it away. Here's Suggs to cover, and fine position is he is stride for stride with Denzel Slager.
It's amazing in this sport what a little bit of early confidence can do for you. You can see Saeed Robinson just how confident he is getting on that ball, striding forward. He's got his head up every time he wins that ball, looking for the early pass.
1-0 our score. The Switchbacks out in front on Superhero Night here at Switchback Stadium. What an atmosphere. All kinds of festivities, and of course Saturday night fireworks to follow at Switchback Stadium here in the shadow of Pikes Peak. Season running a bit later this season than a year ago, and next year it'll go even longer.
Adding a couple more games to the schedule next year, so we'll see how that plays out. We know just how sketchy the weather in Colorado can be in the spring and in the fall.
Going from 30 to 32 games. Of course, 15 teams in the Western Conference this season. The league continues to grow.
See some frustration starting to grow in the Los Angeles Galaxy 2 bench. They've got a lot of substitutes up and working. Kurt Anolfo is becoming more and more animated there on the far side. Certainly not liking what he's seeing from his midfield. They're getting overrun so far here tonight at Switchback Stadium.
And the 2 coaches on the bench, biosimilar in terms of MLS playing experience. Kurt Anolfo, of course, won a cup as a player and a coach in Kansas City back when they were the Wizards. First played his college ball for Bruce Arena and the ACC at Virginia. And of course, Woldy Harris, ACC at Clemson. Here's Luke Vercaloni into the box. Vercaloni trying to cross it over, and he's held up. No call, and we play on.
It's unlucky there for Luke Vercaloni. That was a good opportunity for the Switchbacks. They had 4 players forward in the box there for that attack, but it just broke down there on the far side.
There's both Analfo and Harris, 42 years old, similar stages in their coaching careers. And it's right now Harris's team with a 1-0 lead. Fans, be a part of the Switchbacks FC Nation and like us on Facebook. Saeed plays it down. Argetta now sweeps it over to Vercaloni. Luke back to Kim. He'll sweep it back, and now pushed up here by Suggs, and they back off for the moment.
It's almost like the Switchbacks are in a 2-touch training drill right now. Every single Switchbacks player taking a touch to settle the ball, and then with the next touch they're looking up to find the pass. It's great to watch here from the Switchbacks FC. They're moving the ball side to side, up and down very well.
Tremendous ball control here in the early going for Colorado Springs. Davila drives it down. Seth bumped in the back, gets by him, and now Saeed giving chase into the corner. There's Seth to cover.
They're going to call a foul there on Saeed Robinson. That was unlucky because Mike Seth did win that ball, but Saeed just a little bit too aggressive there, trying to win that ball back right in front of the assistant referee.
Josh Turnley slow to get up for Los Dos.
And he's making a lot of that one, but good closing down there by Saeed Robinson. Referee coming across, having a word with both the players here as we see more people dressed up here on Superhero Night.
Tell you what, 6,500 feet down a goal. Los Angeles, they've got to be feeling it right now. Saeed has run circles around that Los Dos defense.
Just not enough help. Turnley's been left on his own too often. Rebellin just not getting back to help Turnley down the left-hand side for the Galaxy 2 so far in this game. Something I'm sure that Kurt Anolfo will be talking about with some rather pointed words at halftime.
Played over by Sorto. I'll sweep it back to Diop, Clemon Diop. A couple of tough saves early on, and then the goal, the header by Mike Seth. Here's Rebeon. Trying to play over to the far side. Park has been so active, bumps the man out of the way, and now sweeps back to Ibiaga. Christian across midfield to Seth, bodies it up, and now Saeed Robinson giving chase. And again, good no call. Bit of acting there. I shouldn't say acting, but not a lot of contact.
No, you should say acting. That's fair. That was a rebel in there. He was just making a lot of that one, trying to say that Jordan Burt threw the elbow, but he didn't there. Just bumped into each other. That was a fair play.
Vercaloni on the cross and cleared out by the Galaxy 2. Here's Saeed Robinson. And Los Dos recovering defensively. Fine play on that push by the Switchbacks, and here's a big run by Slager.
Good speed by Josh Suggs to stay with him, though.
Slager touches back, far side, it goes to Sorto. And a tackle, and a foul is going to be called on Park.
It's a bit unlucky on Park Jung-Young there. He's been fouled 4 or 5 times here in this game tonight. He's working back there. It was excellent defensive tracking back. He's just having a little discussion there with the assistant referee. Right in front of the assistant referee, you can see there, he's trying to reach around with his right foot to win the ball there. His standing leg catches the player. So good refereeing, brings the players over, has a little discussion with him.
Park, great energy here in the early going, getting the start tonight. His team up 1-0, 29th minute. Free kick for Los Dos.
Dangerous position here, but the Switchbacks have everyone bar Mike Seth back to defend this free kick.
Turnley on a free kick for the Galaxy 2 into the box and headed out of there by J.J. Greer.
And again, great two wins by J.J. Greer, and Saeed Robinson's got a chance to use his speed here, but he looks for the early pass from Mike Seth. Unlucky there from Saeed Robinson. Might have been able to take that one down, try to use his pace, but good defending there once again by J.J. Greer. He hasn't put a foot wrong here tonight.
And look how high up Mike Seth is playing. Past the midfield.
And the back line of the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC as well, pushed very far forward. Jordan Burt, Josh Suggs taking their cues from J.J. Greer and Christian Ibiaga, who are leading the defense well here in the first half.
Vercaloni around Villarreal. Villarreal pushes it far side, and here comes Los Dos. They'll get it across midfield. Defending is Park. Oh, look at the footwork by Park, the quickness, not able to get by him, and now they'll push it over. Suggs defending for the Switchbacks. What a job defensively the Switchbacks have done here in the early going.
No, you're dead right, and they've been led from the front defensively. Mike, Seth, Luke Fercoloni. Look at Saeed Robinson tracking back here, putting in some challenges. Great defensive teamwork here by this Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC.
This is a very quick Galaxy 2 team. Argueta.
Love that from Saeed Robinson. That's really unlucky as I punch the window in our booth here. Saeed Robinson won that ball fair and square. That's really unlucky there. You can see the hustle there from the young Jamaican player. Not letting the ball go for a second here. A little bit of pushing from both players. Saeed Robinson reaches in there, wins the ball. Unlucky there on the young Jamaican.
Fans, don't forget, you can follow the USL on Instagram for live game updates, video highlights from all across the league. So Villarreal on a free kick. Jaime.
It's an awkward position here. It's very central, difficult to get some angles and some whip on this ball. They're going to try to play it out to the far side and definitely try to head this ball back across goal.
Villarreal backside, low ball, and now it's cleared out the last second with the left foot. It looked like Suggs got a piece of the ball, and J.J. Greer there as well.
Some pinball defending there, heart and mouth times for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks there on the far side, but eventually that ball, as you said, was pushed out there. A combination, J.J. Greer, Josh Suggs. It's J.J. Greer taking a swing at it, putting that ball out for the first Neaters corner kick of the evening here.
So Turnley will take it for the Galaxy 2. Down a goal. Neaters corner kick here, 32nd minute. Ball in, backside, and it gets over the head of the intended target. One white jersey in the area, and well covered up by the Switchbacks.
Referee blew his whistle there. I believe he called a foul on the Los Angeles Galaxy. Yep, you can see there Tae-Song Kim just having his shirt removed there on the far side. Referee right on top of it. That's good refereeing.
Now the Switchbacks have set the tone in this game. Los Dos on their heels right now.
You can see the Los Angeles Galaxy True trying to retaliate for the speed of the Colorado Springs Switchbacks by increasing the physicality here at Switchback Stadium. But so far, that's what you see there. Nasty challenge on Ronnie Argueta. That's going to be a card for sure. That was a nasty one on the Switchbacks number 8.
And out comes the yellow card. Argueta clutching that right hamstring.
And it will be a yellow card.
And Jaime Villarreal is going to pick up the card.
You can see here he leaves full cleat here on Ronnie Argueta there. Just takes a lot of Ronnie Argueta there. That's a high challenge. Good refereeing there. Looks like Ronnie Argueta is going to be able to walk that one off.
So first yellow card of the game issued to the captain, Jaime Villarreal. And Josh Suggs now the free kick for the Switchbacks. Looking to add to this 1-0 lead. Suggs with a pair of goals this season. Josh with the left foot bends it in. Ibiaga high in the air over his head, loose in front of the goal. Seth pinball around, and now it sails out of the end line. J.J. Greer was there, could not cash in.
You called it perfectly, Josh. It was Jordan Burt winning that ball in the back post. J.J. Greer right there, but last-ditch defending. Jordan Burt winning that one, flicking it right into the goalkeeper. Good save from Diop, and then Villarreal with the clearance off the line from the header from J.J. Greer. Unlucky for the Switchbacks not to make it 2-0. Luke Fercoloni here with the Heineken corner kick.
Hugo Ariano there to clear it out of harm's way for Los Dos. So Fercoloni, the second Heineken corner kick of the night for the Switchbacks. Looking to cash in here in the 34th minute. What a half it's been for the home team. As good of a half as we've seen here at home in a while. They have looked sharp, crisp passing. They've scored a goal, looking for two. The corner headed up in the air. And now Tae-Song Kim, great hustle to win that ball. On the ground, near the end line. Into the 18, gets through, top of the 18, Seth. Quickly plays it out, and he went one way. Saeed Robinson went another, and J.J. Greer will pick up the foul.
That'll be a yellow card on J.J. Greer there for a professional foul, just stopping the breakout by the Los Angeles Galaxy 2. Smart foul there from J.J. Greer. He had to take that one for the team. Los Angeles Galaxy had a lot of numbers moving forward here. That's a smart foul by J.J. Greer.
And the ever-dangerous Denzel Slager. He gets into open space. Look out. Greer making sure he doesn't. So a pair of cards for each team. Villarreal with one, J.J. Greer with the other. .35th minute of play. Hangs up in the air, and there's Ibeagha. And Ibeagha, Suggs, Greer, Jordan Byrne on that back line for the Switchbacks tonight from way out, and punching it out is David Agor, cleared out with the right foot by Ibeagha. Here's Vercoloni, the captain now. 3 white jerseys around here. Him gets the ball off the park.
That was great goalkeeping by David Agoric. That was a nasty ball whipped in right between the goalkeeper and the defenders. Agoric had no choice but to come out and punch that one. Strong hand there by the Switchbacks, number 1.
A reaction type of play for David Agoric, and he made the right decision. Bang, bang play, stays 1-0. Fans, Colorado Computer Support. CCS is your collaborative partner in strategic information technology all across the great state of Colorado. Thrown from Josh Turnley. Bodied up, and there's Cy Robinson again. How many times have we called number 11's name here tonight? Heads it up. Here's Vercoloni. Nearly got loose, and we got a player down. And Mike Seth.
Excellent refereeing there. The referee played the advantage, saw that the Switchbacks weren't going to have the advantage, and brought that one back. Mike Seth took a nasty challenge there in the back of the neck, trying to go up for that header. As we can see right here, Mike Seth, we know what kind of a leap he's got on him. That's a nasty challenge there right in the back of Mike Seth. Referee let that play go on for just a second to see if the advantage would occur for the Switchbacks. It didn't. He brought it back. Great refereeing.
On to start, Ibeagha. Over to Argueta. Josh Howe, Roland Vargas here, all the play-by-play tonight. Glad you could join us on a gorgeous September night, Saturday night here, Colorado Springs Superhero Night. Fans, don't forget, you can follow along on Twitter. Remember, the hashtag COS Road to the Championship is the Switchbacks team really mounting their fall push for the title a season ago. They lost in a shootout in the semifinals this year, hoping to go all the way. They've got the team, and tonight, right now, they have got the lead. 1-0 here. 5th versus 6th place here in the Western Conference standings. What a matchup, and boy, what a collision. Another Galaxy 2 player on the ground. We've seen a lot of white jerseys on the grass here tonight.
Sedona Samaya there going up for the challenge with J.J. Greer, just coming off the worst of that one, but referee again right on top of it.
Daddy's Little Monster. We got all kinds of superheroes tonight. Harley Glenn.
Quinn.
Harley.
Quinn's
I'm still getting brushed up on my superhero knowledge, but we will get there. What a night, though. I tell you, you love the fan support tonight. Certainly getting behind the Switchbacks, but also getting behind this promotion tonight. John Eddie Productions, the Switchbacks teaming up with Superhero tonight. Seeing a lot of youngsters in the crowd with their superhero costumes, and we're going to get an up-close look tonight at the half, a superhero costume penalty kick contest. Should be a doozy. Headed up by Josh Suggs over the head of Vercoloni. And now a whistle.
It's offside there, called on Luke Vercoloni. LA going to take this one quickly, looking to pump this one forward to Jamison.
And Park to the ground along with Bradford Jamison. Those two not giving an inch on either side tonight. And there's Park, wins that ball, or checked out Argueta.
Game just getting a little bit scrappy here as we take closer to the end of the first half. Mike Seth just having a word about that last challenge that we saw there. When the referee tried to play the advantage, you could definitely see an elbow going into the back of Mike Seth's head. He's just reminding the referee of that.
Into the 40th minute, rolling. This half is flying by. What a half it's been. The Switchbacks well played here on both ends of the field. Up ahead of Vercoloni, and it'll get through the end line. Fans, don't forget you can follow the USL on Twitter all season long. Check for the Twitter handle at USL Soccer, scores, highlights. And of course, as we tick closer to the playoffs, all the playoff pairings and up-to-date seedings available at USL Soccer on Twitter. Headed forward, Jordan Burt there defensively for the Switchbacks, flipped up now.
More good defensive work there by Saeed Robinson. Look at him there playing left back. Or excuse me, right back.
And Seth battles off the body. Kim flicks it forward, nobody home.
Switchbacks just want to make sure they see out the rest of this half. Don't let the Los Angeles Galaxy get any confidence going into the halftime break. They'll be fine going into the intermission 1-0 up.
Rebe on and taken away by Saeed Robinson. You can see the body English on the other end of Rio Fichu. Certainly frustrated right now on the offensive end for the Galaxy too. Here's Saeed Robinson, another cross, and there to cover. Los Dos, Park now to Josh Suggs. Suggs a burst. The touch to Vercoloni, back to Park, sends it in with the left foot. Big hop, backside, Saeed awaits. And nicely won by the Galaxy too.
Tremendous effort from Saeed Robinson so far in the first half, but you can't discount the play of Taesong Kim and Ronnie Argueta. You see Ronnie Argueta winning the ball right back there, and there's Taesong Kim going into the challenge full-blooded there, not holding back at all, but they've done excellent work there, and the reason that we've been able to call the names of players like Saeed Robinson, Mike Seth, Luke Vercoloni going forward so much has been the great defensive play of Ronnie Argueta, Taesong Kim here so far in the first half.
You can see Taesong on the lower right-hand portion of your screen. We could hear that collision up here. Slow to get up and now favoring that left leg. He will move on, and Suggs quickly presses forward, able to get back and send it out to the far side.
Not going to win her sprint against Josh Suggs, but you can see here Taesong Kim going into this challenge here. Looked like it might have been a bit of a knee-to-knee. Yep, that's exactly what it was. Oh, Taesong Kim got a bit of an arm there in the face as well. So as you said, we could hear that one all the way up here in the booth, but Taesong Kim looks like he's going to be able to shake that one off.
Jordan Burt high in the air, heads it out. Ibiaga clears it with the left foot. Big hop, Park, well positioned, backs into the defender. And Los Dos wins it, but not for long. It'll be switchback ball as it sails through the end line. Well, the chances have been few and far between for Los Angeles tonight, and credit that Switchbacks defense. Another one of the superheroes on hand tonight. We need to have a running total on Twitter. How many different superhero costumes you see on our broadcast here tonight?
We've seen some Ghostbusters, Zorro. Yeah, definitely Batman, Robin in the crowd. Saw some sort of
Wonder Woman, Superman,
Absolutely.
Superwoman. We've got everybody.
Yeah, saw Spider-Man earlier, some sort of a Yeti kind of snow monster thing. Not exactly sure what was going on there, but that was definitely a superhero.
No Roland Vargas impersonators yet. Have not seen that one, but perhaps.
Thankfully.
Oh, there we go. That's close.
Wow. Good spot by the camera crew. We got
Iguana.
Oh, I remember this guy. He was doing that for a shout out for Christian Ibiaga. Ibiaga the Iguana. He was doing that. Yeah, I remember that. I spoke to that guy at the last home game. Yeah.
Tell you what, he's got to be warm in that costume.
Absolutely.
Tonight. Just a nice toasty Saturday night here. Is Diop out to play it for Los Angeles. Temperature right around 80 degrees at kickoff and cooled off a bit of a breeze, but still couldn't ask for more. Just perfect conditions tonight for this key late regular season showdown. Call him Hank in a hard hat, maybe. I don't know.
Free kick here right in front of the Switchbacks bench. You can see Woldy Harris barking some instructions there to the Colorado Springs Switchbacks. JJ Greer, Christian Ibiaga try to get on the end of this one, get a clean win here for the Switchbacks.
Out of the box, headed up and through the end line.
Good defense there by Mike Seth, just putting some pressure on the Galaxy attacker.
Hugo Ariano, great elevation there, but it goes out. Fans, the Switchbacks hit the road for the next one. They're in the Great Northwest, actually across the border in Vancouver, but come back here to play the Sounders to Seattle, the 17th. That'll be the final regular season home match for the Switchbacks here in 16.
Few cities in North America quite as nice as Vancouver up in British Columbia. We know the Switchbacks like going up there. So as you said, with the schedule, 3 games remaining after this one. See Wolde Harris there. Very difficult games for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks, but as you said, games that if they win, they're playing directly against opponents there that are right next to them in the table. So these are 6-point games here. Very important for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks to try to take some momentum on the road after this game.
Now coming into tonight, Sacramento leads it with 44 points. Rio Grande Valley in second at 42 as we tick into extra time. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up here to wrap up the first half. Vancouver sets in third at 41, tied for third with OKC. Then you have the Switchbacks with 40 points, and then Los Dos right behind them at 39. Rolling a whole lot will shake out over the next 3 weeks.
Wonderful work there from Syed Robinson. He's kept that ball in.
Robinson across, in stride, here's Vercoloni. Vercoloni pulls up, feeds it into Seth. Seth crosses it over, trying to get a left foot on it. Sails to the end line, and it will be Switchback ball and another Heineken corner kick.
Blistering move there by the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. You can see the frustration written across the face of Mike Seth. Brilliant play there by Syed Robinson to keep that ball in. Quickly to Luke Vercoloni on to Mike Seth, and they've won themselves a Heineken corner kick that the captain, number 4, Luke Vercoloni, will take.
For the 3rd time tonight, Vercoloni out of the Heineken corner. Headed up, Burt straight up in the air. There's Saeed, pulls it down with the right foot. Burt now trying to work some space, plays it back, and now Taeson Kim. This has been a very efficient offense for the Switchbacks tonight, making the most of their opportunities here in the first half.
That's correct, and the defense really untested. David Legoric, he had that one dive, didn't end up making any contact on it. Really not much for the Switchbacks number 1 to do here so far, and the Switchbacks will obviously be very happy with that. They've kept the Los Angeles Galaxy 2 in front of them, and they've really negated the Galaxy's midfield.
And Seth trying to take advantage of a miscue. He's got Argueta to his left. Roddy now into the box. Blast with the left foot. Cleared out by Diop. Argueta again through the end line. And it's going to be another Heineken corner kick here in extra time.
Ronnie Argueta pushing himself forward there from his defensive midfield position. He doesn't often find himself in behind the defense there, but first time shot with his left foot. It was a great shot, low and hard. Clement Diop, strong save with his legs there. Great move there. Find Ronnie Argueta in that kind of space.
Quickly, here's Vercoloni now. 4th Heineken corner kick of the night. Vercoloni bends it in, headed up, backside to goal. Mike Seth with the brace. 2-0 Switchbacks.
Once again, Mike Seth straight off of the corner kick. Brilliant win there, right off of the side of his head. He guided that one beautifully into the far corner as David Legoric comes across to give his friend a big hug there. What a vital goal for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC right at the end of the first half. Brilliant win there by Mike Seth. We know how good he is in the air. He's got a deceptive leap on him. He's a fabulously strong young player. Mike Seth guides that one right into the far post. Brilliant goal there, Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. Look at this leap from Mike Seth.
Seth backside of the noggin, puts it in back corner. Seth with his 7th goal of the season, tied for the team lead, 2-0. How big is that going into the locker room?
Can't man mark Mike Seth, and you can't leave that far post open. You've got to have a player on that far post, and you simply can't go one-on-one with Mike Seth there with his leaping ability. Great cross to the back post there by Luke Vercoloni, and that is going to be the last play of the first half. It's now halftime here at Switchback Stadium. 2-0 Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC.
Fans to their feet here, giving their Switchbacks a lot of noise headed to the locker room, and why not? What a performance by Colorado Springs. 2-0 the score at the half. Mike Seth heads in his 2nd goal tonight. Switchbacks in control. We'll be back after this.
Choose Penrose Cancer Center for the most pioneering care in Southern Colorado, offering the most advanced tools and expertise for over 70 years. Part of the comprehensive Centura Health Cancer Network. Learn more at penrosecancercenter.org.
The award-winning Xfinity Sports Report, your Colorado high school connection, is back for another season. Tune in every Sunday night at 6 and 10 p.m. for the most comprehensive high school sports coverage in Colorado. That's the Xfinity Sports Report, only on Comcast Entertainment Television, Xfinity Channel 900.
doing? We're not just on radio anymore. We're on TV now. Play the part.
Catch Afternoon Drive with Goodman and Shapiro beginning September 6th every weekday on CET Xfinity Channel 900.
Les, this is my good outfit. Go blow it out your...
Afternoon Drive with Goodman and Shapiro.
Broncos Wednesdays only on CET. Join your favorite team every Wednesday night from 7 till 10 p.m. See exclusive shows, cheerleader specials, alumni specials, Hall of Fame inductions, and more.
The one thing that we really liked about Paxton is the enthusiasm that he plays the game with.
Get your Broncos fix every Wednesday only on Comcast Entertainment Television.
This month on CET, high school sports are back in a big way with the premiere of XSR and the weekly live high school football games. Get your daily perspective on the Denver sports scene with the Afternoon Drive, Monday through Friday from 4 to 6 p.m. And get the most out of the end of summer with Season 3 of Out West, premiering September 13th. It's all that and more right here on CET.
Superhero Night, Switchbacks Stadium, getting set for the Superhero Penalty Kick Contest. Well, Switchbacks made the most of their opportunities tonight. 2-0 is the score after 45 minutes of play. Josh Howe rolling, Vargas rolling. Mike Seth, what a night. His 6th, 7th goals of the season. And a couple of different players assisting Syed Robinson in the 10th minute. And then in the 45th minute stoppage time, the captain, Luke Bercoloni, sets him up again. Boy, number 12 has been a monster tonight.
You're correct. No surprises that Mike Seth was featuring Wolverine on the T-shirts that were given out here at Switchback Stadium as part of Superhero Night, and Mike Seth has been fantastic. You're rightly so. Syed Robinson getting a lot of space down the right-hand side, really feeding Mike Seth, but it's been Mike Seth with those 2 goals. What a win there to win that last kick of the first half there, give the Switchbacks a 2-goal lead. That's a precious 2-0 lead.
We've talked about the defense being so strong for the Switchbacks this season. Obviously, the record's there. They're in 5th place coming into tonight. Offense yet to break out. You get the feeling they're on the verge of doing that. They've controlled the pace of this game, controlled offensively. Their passing, their movement, it's been crisp, it's been sharp, and the results have followed.
You're right. They've bossed the midfield. Their defense really hasn't been tested for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC, and that's let players like Josh Suggs, Syed Robinson, Jordan Burt push forward as much as they want here, and the Switchbacks really are bossing this game, especially offensively. They've had the majority of the chances. Obviously, the 2 goals, it's a very deserved lead here for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. The Los Angeles Galaxy 2 really haven't gotten into this game yet.
Galaxy 2 just 1 point behind of the standings coming into tonight. Obviously, they need this in a bad way. They got 4 more to go after this in the regular season. If you're head coach Kurt Onalfo, how do you flip the switch at the half?
You've got to change some things up. You've got to bring in some fresh legs in the midfield. You've got to put some fear into your players at the halftime. You've really got to scare these Los Angeles Galaxy 2 players. They're just not closing down fast enough. They need to make those spaces. The Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC, way too much space in the midfield. So the Los Angeles Galaxy 2 really have to push up the field, really have to get in the faces of the Colorado Springs Switchbacks if they're going to turn this one around here.
And keep in mind the Switchbacks doing this without 2 of their superstars. No Josh Phillips, no Miguel Gonzalez. Nonetheless, 2-0 Switchbacks after 45 minutes of play. We'll step aside when we come back. Highlights from the opening 45 minutes on Superhero Night here at Switchback Stadium.
doing? We're not just on radio anymore. We're on TV now. Play the part.
Catch Afternoon Drive with Goodman and Shapiro beginning September 6th every weekday on CET Xfinity Channel 900.
Les, this is my good outfit. Go blow it out your...
Afternoon Drive with Goodman and Shapiro.
Fall in love with living yoga all this month on CET. Kelly Moore leads you through positions that will transform your body, mind, and spirit. Start your day at 6 a.m. or take a midday break at noon. Watch Living Yoga every day right here on CET.
Concerts in Colorado from Access TV. Get your ticket anytime. Go to Xfinity On Demand, then turn your volume up.
This month on CET, high school sports are back in a big way with the premiere of XSR and the weekly live high school football games. Get your daily perspective on the Denver sports scene with the Afternoon Drive, Monday through Friday from 4 to 6 p.m. And get the most out of the end of summer with Season 3 of Out West, premiering September 13th. It's all that and more right here on CET.
I've been working on this show for a long time, folks, and I'm going to bring you the very best in traditional country music and entertainment.
It was 1970-something. Big bang, boom, 1, 2, 3. I learned my lesson well. You see, you can't please everyone, so you got to please.
Don't forget to watch the Joey Canyon Show on CET.
Superhero night here at Switchbacks Stadium. Superwoman in the house. What a turnout tonight, and what a showing tonight. 45 minutes down, and the Switchbacks so far so good. 2 goals, both from Mike Seth. 2 headers, his 6th and 7th goals of the season, and right now the confidence just oozing for the home team.
You can say that again. The LA Galaxy too. They've really been reduced to some snapshots from some distance. David Legoric was obviously worried in the first half. Gave a dive here, but it's been the Switchbacks that have been dominating things so far. Clement Diep, he had some good early touches. You thought that might help his early confidence, but it was Mike Seth gave him no chance on the Switchbacks 2 goals, which we'll see in just a minute.
Switchbacks with 6 shots on goal in the opening half, and Diep high in the air to make the play early on. He was in rhythm. Switchbacks with 9 total shots. There's Park inserted the starting lineup tonight. Tough matchup tonight against Bradford Jamison. Those 2 going neck and neck all night long.
Yeah, you can see a lot of offense coming through Park, and especially Saeed Robinson on the right-hand side for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. There's Ronnie Argueta taking a nasty foul there. Yellow card was shown on that one, but Argueta was able to pick himself up and be okay. You can see here Los Angeles Galaxy, just a handful of chances here. No worrying David Legoric whatsoever there on that one.
So just 4 shots tonight, 1 on goal for Los Dos in the first half. And on the flip side for the Switchbacks, they got that goal in the 10th minute. Really, they came out of the gates, the quicker team, the sharper team, and it showed.
It did. You can see Saeed Robinson there putting that one on a silver plate there. Mike Seth, no choice but to fire that one into the back of the net. Great header there from Mike Seth as he comes across and gives Saeed Robinson a deserved hug. What an assist that was from Saeed Robinson, and we saw that all throughout the first half. Saeed Robinson getting forward on the right-hand side. And here we see some of the trickeration of Jung Young Park. Josh Suggs with that great left foot whipping that one in. This was a desperately unlucky for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks for J.J. Greer to see that effort cleared right off the line.
J.J. Greer in the starting lineup tonight, so close on the doorstep for the defender for the Switchbacks. And physical play on both sides, you would expect that to the elite teams. And David Legoric, perhaps the closest chance tonight for Los Dos, punches it out, and there it is, number 2 for Seth.
Final touch of the first half there. Mike Seth, as you rightly called, rising perfectly there, able to push that one into the back of the net with the side slash back of his head there. Fantastic goal there from Mike Seth, his 2nd of the night.
by the numbers of the opening half. You can see the advantage in shots and certainly corner kicks for the Switchbacks. They added one late in extra time, and of course, one yellow card apiece. 45 down, 45 minutes to go. The Switchbacks lead it 2-0 on Superhero Night. This youngster trying to cash in against Ziggy, making the stop here at the half. We'll be back after this.
What are you doing? We're not just on radio anymore. We're on TV now. Play the part.
Catch Afternoon Drive with Goodman and Shapiro beginning September 6th every weekday on CET Xfinity Channel 900.
Les, this is my good outfit. Go blow it out your...
Afternoon Drive with Goodman and Shapiro.
What would you do with even more internet speed? Just about everything. Faster. Well, now with Xfinity, you can get speeds up to 105 megabits per second with Blast Internet. You'll enjoy reliably fast speeds even during peak hours when everyone is online. Plus, Xfinity delivers the fastest internet in America, according to speedtest.net. Ask how you can get the fastest internet today or get started with Blast, now up to 105 megabits per second. So you can do more of what you love online. Call or visit Xfinity.com today.
Women are proving through history that they're a valuable asset on and off the battlefield. Discover this amazing documentary as it chronicles women in the military. A Vision of Valor. Women Warriors, all this month on Comcast Entertainment Television.
Choose Penrose Cancer Center for the most pioneering care in Southern Colorado, offering the most advanced tools and expertise for over 70 years. Part of the comprehensive Centura Health Cancer Network. Learn more at penrosecancercenter.org.
And a little bit of shower action going on here to start the second half. Some rain falling out of the sky makes a gorgeous night even better. Cool it off just a little bit. And both teams back out here on the pitch. Rolling, the first half was fast. Could get even faster here in the second half.
Yes, sir. With that rain coming down, it's only going to improve the surface here. Switchback Stadium going to slick things up, make that ball skid off the surface a little bit faster. So we'll see if the LA Galaxy are able to match the Switchback speed here. The Switchbacks come right out to start the second half.
David Agork in goal for the Switchbacks to start the second half. Colorado Springs a 2-0 lead. Taeson Kim drops it back to Christian Ibiaga. You got J.J. Burt on the far side of Ibiaga. Or check that J.J. Greer. Jordan Burt flanking Greer. You got Ibiaga handling the ball. Sends it up to Jordan Burt, able to play it off the body. Now Arqueta loses it momentarily, and Christian Ibiaga position there along with Josh Suggs, that defensive four for the Switchbacks. Taeson Kim at midfield for Colorado Springs. Rolling a 2-0 lead. They play the possession game or continue to attack here in the second half as we get a Galaxy 2 player down at midfield.
I think they're going to have to continue to attack here, but that looks like a nasty injury there to the Rebellin. Referee coming over here. I'm not sure there if he's going to be able to continue. There's going to be a substitution there. Referee signaling for that there. I think at least bring on the training staff there. It really looks like he's struggling here.
Well, that lower right leg, tough to see, but Rebion is going to try to walk it off.
Not sure if we saw much contact there.
Try to jog it off here in the opening minutes of this second half.
Wind has really picked up here at Switchback Stadium.
Blowing out of the east. We'll see how that affects play. The flight of the ball here in half number 2. So Rebion is going to stay in. David Agoric, 11 shutouts coming into tonight. He's got one intact here as we start the second half. Been tested one time tonight, just one shot on goal in the first half for the Galaxy 2. Played up, big hop. Able to right there for Colorado Springs. He has been the man in goal tonight. Billy Thompson has been the keeper behind Abela throughout the season, but boy, that changed tonight.
Absolutely, yeah. The Switchbacks had to go out and make a last-minute signing from Harpo's FC up in Boulder, just because of the some of the goalkeeping depth issues. The Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC have had a couple injuries jump up and bite them, but the training staff right on top of it. Also, the coaching staff able to reach out to Harpo's, able to sign some new players. Also, a Rapids player coming down on loan here, so we might see some new faces here for the Switchbacks any day now.
Nearly a takeaway there by Josh Suggs. Suggs now working near the end line. Down to the turf, able to maintain possession. One hop on the short hop. It's Clément Diop playing it for Los Dos. Quickly on the run out far side. Here's Los Angeles. Switchbacks with a 2-0 lead. A win tonight and puts them at 43 points in the Western Conference standings. That would put them in sole possession of second place. Taeson Kim. There's Seth. Now Saeed, he's got some space. Look at the burst by Saeed Robinson. Quickly on his feet, down to the turf again, no call.
Next level speed there from Saeed Robinson. Unlucky not to get the call, and yeah, we're seeing once again here Los Angeles Galaxy. It's Rebellin really struggling again with that shin injury.
And quickly.
Yeah, he's really struggling there. Not sure what he did, but the training staff's going to have to come on here. I think they're going to have to make a substitution. He's been down a couple times here to start the second half.
Brian Rebion, the injured player for Galaxy 2. Midfielder out of Colombia. Linieros FC in Colombia's previous club. As you can see, Kurt Analfo looking on. His team's 6th place coming into tonight, but you know they are always one of the dangerous teams in this league. Nobody wants to see the Galaxy 2 in the postseason. They have had so much success as semifinals in 2014. Last year, beat Oklahoma City in the conference finals before falling to Rochester in the battle for the cup, the USL. And the Superheroes enjoying this one tonight. Why not? It's a weekend, late bedtime, perhaps no bedtime, and a substitution here for the first time tonight for Los Dos. Out goes Brian Rebion, and in comes a fresh body to spell him. On the bench tonight, you've got Smith, Nishion, Vera Bailey, Villarreal. Off the bench, and Jose Villarreal comes in at the 51st minute. And he is one of the top goal scorers on this team. Villarreal rolling 6 goals coming in. Behind Jack McBean, he and Ariel Lassiter tied for the team lead in goals scored.
Very important player for the Galaxy, too. They probably would have made that substitution here in the second half, eventually anyway, were it not for that injury early to start this second half.
Fans, for all the latest news, information on your home team, the Switchbacks FC, check out the Twitter handle at Switchbacks FC.
Strong sock game there. Very strong sock game there. They got a little bit of a look, even the socks have a cape.
Everybody here to the spirit tonight. Superhero night. Boy, can't say enough about the job this organization has done. Ed Reagan, Nick Reagan, James, the entire crew. Everybody on staff. The momentum has continued to grow in this city. And you can see it tonight. We've got the superhero promotion going on, and most importantly for the league and for the ownership group, the coaching staff, the players, the play on the field has been outstanding. Fans, don't forget hashtag COS Road to the Championship as you follow the Switchbacks run for the Cup here in 2016.
Fantastic crowd here at Switchback Stadium tonight. Definitely one of the best crowds we've seen so far here in the USL, or excuse me, so far here at Switchback Stadium in the USL this season. And Switchbacks are definitely going to hope to bring that into the playoffs and into their final game of the season here just a couple weeks.
Played up into the Switchbacks in. Taken away there by Park, and now Suggs trying to split the defense. Josh controlling. Christian was so quick with that left foot. Taps it back to Davila. You can see how that wind's factoring as the ball hangs up at midfield. Burt battling far side. Pinballed around side. Hits the turf quickly. Well, it feels like we're settling into a rhythm, a not much slower pace, but a bit slower pace here in the second half.
That's correct. No, it's been a bit scrappy here to start this second half. We obviously saw the early injury there to the LA Galaxy 2. That took a bit of a wind out of their sails here to start the half. But the Switchbacks will be happy with this, just keeping the play in front of them. They won't mind the referee's whistle going like this, just wasting 30 seconds every time the whistle blows and the referee halts up play. So the Switchbacks will be very happy with where they are so far, even though we're just a handful of minutes into the second half.
So on the free kick, Galaxy 2 here. 54th minute of play. Down 2-0. We got to find out who that guy is. A lot of soup. We're told Big Hero 6 from the cartoon. Not sure the character, but I'll tell you what, give him a 10 for the costume. On a night like tonight, he's got to be hot in that thing. But boy, some outstanding costumes here tonight. Fans, you can tweet us your favorite costume at Switchbacks FC, and remember, use the hashtag COS Road to the Championship. See what kind of creative taglines we can come up with tonight. Cleared out by Suggs. Top of the 18 now. Opportunity here for Los Dos for the moment, but cleared out by Suggs.
Jameson.
There's Seth battling.
Jameson just held on to that ball too long. That's an unlucky free kick there for the Switchbacks to give away. Very unlucky there on Mike Seth.
And again, Syed Robinson working up top, looking to break loose. That duo has been so dangerous tonight.
So you see here Mike Seth holding up the ball. A little bit of a push there.
Enough to draw the whistle. Jose Villarreal, we just checked in here. Early part of the second half. Lobs it into the box and just gets by the left foot of Denzel Slager.
David Legoric will take all the time in the world with these kind of free kicks. As we see Ziggy here on Superhero Night, mingling with the crowd here on the west side of the stadium.
Josh Howe, Roland Vargas, glad you could join us here. A gorgeous September night in Colorado Springs, and the home team taking care of business to this point. Saeed Robinson with an assist on the first goal to Mike Seth, and here's Saeed pushing. Second half, the cross headed out and cleared out by Los Dos.
Mike Seth looking for his hat trick there. Saeed Robinson once again finding himself in acres of room down the Switchbacks right-hand side. That was a good ball in, just not enough on it to beat the defender right there in front of Mike Seth. Great run. You can see the speed there and the poise from Saeed Robinson. Great whip ball in there with his right foot. I think that was Fuji there clearing that ball out for the Galaxy 2.
So Luke Vercoloni on a Wells Fargo corner kick. Switchbacks had 4 corner kicks in that opening half. And here they are early out of the second. Backside, high in the air, big hop. And still, here's an opportunity for the Switchbacks. Pinball around. Seth now, Suggs. And we get a stoppage in play.
And referee calling the foul there. The Switchbacks there. A couple bites of the cherry there. As you said, pinball around there in the LA Galaxy 2 end. Dangerous defending there, last-ditch defending, but in the end, nothing came of it for the Switchbacks. Went down rather easily there under the challenge by Josh Suggs.
His pace is indeed slowed down here in the second half. Switchbacks in no hurry right now, playing with that 2-goal lead. David Agoric pressing it up. Seth now over his head. Here's the captain, Vercoloni. Saeed Robinson, they give him respect. Look at the space for Saeed. Right side, here's Jordan Burt. The cross into Vercoloni. Vercoloni puts it in with the right foot. The goal! Luke Vercoloni, 3-0, Switchbacks.
Once you see the replay of this, you'll know just how brilliant of a goal this was. Luke Vercoloni, a heavy first touch. You thought it had run away from him a little bit, but he stretches and he's able to guide this ball past Clement Diop into the Los Angeles Galaxy 2 net. That's a fabulous move there by Luke Vercoloni, bringing that ball under his spell, beating the goalkeeper and finishing into the net. 3-0 Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. What a goal there from Luke Vercoloni.
The captain cashes in with the right foot. Persistence pays off.
Brings it down off of his left, high up into the air, off of the instep of his right foot. He knows he's going to get a nasty challenge there by the goalkeeper. He stays in there anyway. 3-0 Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC.
Offensive breakout. You wanted it. You have got it tonight on Superhero Night. The captain with his 4th goal of the season, number 4. Coming up big here in the opening part of the second half. Well, offensive slump, forget about it. This Switchbacks team hitting their stride at the right time.
And I believe we're going to see a debut here on the far side of the field for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. It's going to be Jung Young Park coming out. And it will be the new Loney from the Colorado Rapids, Pfeffer, coming on to get a little bit of time. I spoke with head coach Steve Tritchard just before this game. He's very impressed with this young man. Says he can play anywhere across the midfield in support of the striker. Wanted to get him some minutes here tonight. So great shift there by Jung Young Park, able to get him just shy of an hour here at Switchback Stadium. And now it's Pfeffer's turn to get 30 minutes here in the black of the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC.
Zach Pfeffer on loan for the Rapids, coming in at the 59th minute. And the Switchbacks up 3-0. Saeed Robinson, Mike Seth go to work. Here's a push by Jordan Burt. Burt now into the 18, sets it up. Vercoloni was on the doorstep but cleared out, but the last second here by the Galaxy 2. That was Bradley Diallo.
Switchbacks pushing for 4 here. It's Luke Vercoloni once again pushing forward from his central midfield position. Great run this time on the right-hand side by Jordan Burt, overlapping Saeed Robinson. That's a great ball. Good defending there, as you said. Bradley Diallo right in front of Luke Vercoloni. Nieder's corner kick that Josh Suggs is going to take with his left foot. Try to whip this one in, put it right on the top of the forehead. Christian Ibiaga, J.J. Greer.
6th quarter kick of the night, this time a Nieder's corner kick. A 3-0 lead for the Switchbacks. How big has this night been tonight for the Switchbacks? Needed it in the worst way. Now Roland trying to close it out.
Going to be hosting Superhero Night every night here at Switchback Stadium if this kind of a result continues. Fantastic play from the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. Worth every goal of their 3-0 lead so far.
Suggs bends it in and punched out by Diop. And boy, could have been a call. It isn't. We play on.
Definitely looked like a handball on the edge of the box to me. Looks like the player might have had his body in front of the referee, so I'm not sure how good of a look the referee got on that one.
And a long ball down. It'll roll out of the far side, and Switchback ball here 61st minute. Fans, Nike is a proud partner of the USL. Follow at Nike Soccer on Twitter for all the latest Nike soccer information. Well, what a night for the Switchbacks. Mike Seth, a header in the 10th minute. Seth, a header in the 45th minute. And it has that man, Kurt Analfo, dumbfounded. Cannot believe his team has given up 3 goals, and we still have a lot of soccer left to be played, some 30 minutes remaining.
It's not just the 3 goals that the Galaxy 2 have given up. They really haven't tested David Legoric in this Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC back line. You thought coming into this game there were some worries there. Josh Phillips obviously missing from the lineup. He's been tremendous this season, but JJ Greer, Christian Ibiaga, Jordan Burt, Josh Suggs really haven't been tested so far tonight, and when they have, like right there, it's been JJ Greer winning that ball easily. The Switchbacks just haven't been put under enough pressure for the Los Angeles Galaxy 2 to fashion some goal-scoring chances here tonight.
That defense has stayed so disciplined there on the back end, as you could see the center backs and Greer and Ibiaga. There's Burt giving chase. They get behind him for the moment, but the ball too much. Switchbacks will play it here as the rain has subsided here on a gorgeous Saturday night in Colorado Springs. Fans, CCS, Colorado Computer Support, managing your information technology so you don't have to. So we got Batman Jr. there.
Another substitution for the Galaxy, far side of the field.
What I like about this superhero night, you got some of the parents also in costume tonight. It's a family affair through and through. Flipped up with the left foot by Burt. Bercoloni, the captain, awaits. He's bumped from behind by Villarreal. Now JJ Greer.
Handball called there by the referee. See that substitution? It was Nathan Smith coming in for Josh Turnley. Great job by the producers in the truck to catch that one.
Greer on a free kick. Here's Mike Seth now. Spins, corner of the 18. Back out to Pfeffer. Seth, he's got room.
It's a good run inside there by Zach Pfeffer, just unable to get on the end of the pass there. So we see JJ Greer here stretching his legs, using his speed here, trying to close this one down on the far side of the field.
JJ plays it into the corner of the box. He'll drop it back now.
There's a lot of talk about Jamison, who's on the ball here coming into this game. He really hasn't impressed here so far tonight. Not necessarily his fault as he gets the ball back here top of the box.
And it's wide of the post, right side, nearly right on cue.
Opposite of the commentator's curse right there, but Bradford Jamison, we know about his speed, the quality that he has. He's just been marked out of this game every time he's got on the end of the ball. Taesong Kim, Ronnie Argetta have been very close to him, not giving him any space here. Just sees this shot whistle wide. No need there for a courtesy dive from David Legoric.
And props to guys behind the camera, men of the truck tonight on their game. The replays, the pictures, the sound, everything has been outstanding here tonight. Play on the field equally as good. 3 goals for the home team, a 3-0 lead for the Switchbacks here. They've got one more home game of the regular season after this one. That one on the 17th against the Sounders 2 of Seattle. But as they know, no lead is a safe lead here at home. And Bercoloni fighting for position.
Great strength there by Luke Bercoloni, the captain.
Luke trying to get it through to Pfeffer. And JJ Greer there at midfield with the right foot. And chip back, Ibiaga.
Been a wonderful defensive performance so far. I think we're going to see another substitution on the far side of the field for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. Comfortable 3-0 lead here at Switchback Stadium. Defense still not under the kind of pressure that you would, as a Los Angeles Galaxy 2 fan, hope that your team would put against Colorado Springs Switchbacks. Even though you are trailing down 3 goals to nil, you've really got to sell out if you're the Los Angeles Galaxy 2. Try to get yourselves on the board, but so far the Switchbacks defense, midfield, kept everything in front of them. It's been a very commanding performance by the Switchbacks here tonight.
Well, exactly what Steve Tritchio and company have been looking for. This team has been so solid this season, but the offense, they've had opportunities, not able to cash in. They have tonight. So Mike Seth, with his 2 goals, exits the game, and in comes Marty Maben. Maben now tied for the team lead with Mike Seth, 7 goals apiece. He comes in, and boy, what a night by that young man.
Brilliant performance by Mike Seth. He's led the line fabulously. Bit of a false number 9 there. Not his most favorite position leading the line there as a centered forward, but Mike Seth did a fantastic job. Really linked the play well with both sides, especially with Saeed Robinson, who we talked about time and time again. And now Marty Maben, a more traditional center forward, coming in here just to get some minutes here, really use his physicality as we see Mike Seth going through his cool down on the far side of the field.
67th minute of play. It's been all Switchbacks here tonight. And Burt clears it up across midfield. Well, you look at the schedule coming up for Los Dos. They've got Sacramento Republic 2 more times. They've got Rio Grande Valley 1 more time. They've got a tough stretch ahead.
No, you're right. Sacramento Republic, that's no joke playing them. As you said, 2 games against them. And Rio Grande Valley, we know what kind of a streak they've been on, absolutely tearing the Western Conference limb from limb over the last couple weeks. Rio Grande Valley FC, as we see Marty Maben there trying to use his strength. We got a bit of a pushing match here, but the referee right on top of it once again. That's good refereeing.
And both players cool down. That's Hugo Arellano.
And you can see Diallo coming across there to calm down his teammate. Just leaving a little bit in. He wants to have a little bit of a push on Marty Maben.
Arellano and Maben.
It's good refereeing, though. Referee just came across, defused the situation, gave the Switchbacks a free kick, and they'll just use it to recycle possession here.
Officials doing a good job keeping this game in control. Chris Greer, our referee.
It's been a very well played game. Excuse me, I was going to say very well officiated game as well. Obviously, there hasn't been a ton of bad challenges going in, but the ones they have, the referee's been, for the most part, right on top of it. He's blown some good whistles. It's been a very well refereed game.
Boy, and Argueta hit the turf, got up. It's really getting chippy out there.
It is there, yeah. Argueta took a nasty one, but like I said, once again, referee just has to stay on top of it. It's been good positioning so far. He's been blowing the whistle loud, and he's been blowing the whistle early here.
Big hop. Ronnie plays it low to the ground, intended for Pfeffer, and Los Dos trying to make something happen. Opportunities have been few and far between here tonight.
That's good work by Luke Vercoloni once again. Marty Maben's got a little bit of room here.
Argueta to Pfeffer. You mentioned sent down on loan from the Rapids. What an addition coming off the bench for Colorado Springs here tonight. Pfeffer from Maben. Marty, top of the 18 to Vercoloni. Physical play and take it away there. Up top by Oscar Sorto.
This is the kind of intensity, especially defensively, that's been missing from the Los Angeles Galaxy 2 for the first hour of this match. They're finally getting into this match, finally starting to match the intensity and the physicality of the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC, but it's way too little, way too late here. Only 20 minutes and change left here at Switchback Stadium.
And just missing the connection with Jose Villarreal. Villarreal, 6 goals coming into tonight. He's been quiet. In a reserve role here tonight is Maben working on the near side.
Such a strong player, Marty Maben. Great player for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks, either to be able to start. He holds the ball up very well, and obviously such a dangerous player for the Switchbacks to bring on when the opposing defenses are tiring, especially up here in the altitude of Colorado Springs.
.6,500 feet. It's a big challenge, especially when you haven't played well. And Galaxy 2, you said it, well, and they're playing better this second half, but perhaps too little too late. Time is ticking away. 70th minute of play. They're in a 3-goal hole.
It's good play from Marty Maben once again there to stretch the defense. But yes, as you said, just difficult for the Los Angeles Galaxy to get anything going offensively because it's so easy for the Switchbacks to sit back on this 3-goal lead. Ronnie Argueta, Tae-Song Kim, just to diffuse the attacks of Los Angeles Galaxy 2. Just get their feet on the ball here. Very difficult for the Galaxy to get in behind the Switchbacks when they have all this time to regroup.
So another substitution, Fuji out, and Adrian Vera in for the first time tonight.
Great hustle there by Jordan Bird, forcing that turnover. Fantastic play from the right back. Josh Suggs might have a pop here.
Suggs over to Pfeffer. Pfeffer now into the 18. Top of the 18. Pfeffer trying to get off a shot. Blocked off by Los Dos. Argetta now on the back end to keep it in play. No.
Combination of J.J. Greer, Ronnie Argetta won that ball back well.
And Jamison slow to get up. He has had a tough night. Switchbacks have been all over him. Here's Suggs, great move to his left. Josh now, cross, nobody home. He had Vercoloni, but over his head.
Good win there from Ronnie Argetta. Yeah, you said it, Bradford Jamison the fourth. He is struggling a little bit. Looks like he's been holding the back of his right Achilles tendon. He's just limping away from the play now. He's going to try to run that one off.
Boy, this Galaxy 2 team, so much talent out here, and it just speaks to the job the Switchbacks have done tonight, and the job Steve Tritchew's done in assembling this team from the ground up. Going back to last year, had a great core, made it to the semifinals, a shootout away from going to the finals to play this very same LA Galaxy 2 team, but he built on it this season, and they are a better team going into the stretch run here in September. And don't forget, for all the latest news, information, and tickets for your home team, the Switchbacks, check out at switchbacksfc.com. Big run from behind by Maben. And Los Dos able to win that one, and a hard fall there by Hugo Ariano. And he is still down.
Good refereeing once again, right on top of it. See Tae-Song Kim there. Yep. Good turn by the defense. Good turn, Tae-Song Kim. Just left a little bit extra, and then referee right on top of it, making sure no afters happen there. As you see the flags there of the Colorado Springs Switchbacks players who are represented here on the field.
And that breeze continues to blow in from the north and east. Off the free kick, and that'll get through.
Ball holding up there in the wind that you just called, as you said, blowing right towards David Legoric there. Goric will take all the time in the world there to take this goal kick.
Now this has got to be one of those exhale games if the Switchbacks can close it out. Obviously a ton of work to do, but all the pieces have been there. The offense just was not there, but you get the sense it's starting to turn.
No, you're right. It was a difficult result down there in Rio Grande Valley FC. But now coming back here, they've really made a statement here, and we're going to see fans at home. Hope you go online, vote for the man of the match. Hopefully after the game, I'll be able to interview tonight's man of the match, Better Business Bureau man of the match. So please go to Switchbacks FC on Twitter and vote for the Better Business Bureau man of the match.
And remember, hashtag COS Road to the Championship. There's Marty Maben, and that'll be Switchback ball.
Got a lot of candidates for the man of the match here tonight. Saeed Robinson, what a fantastic game he's played so far. He's still on the field. Mike Seth, wonderful there with his brace. Really strong performances here by the Switchbacks FC. Josh Suggs as well, getting forward from his left back position.
J.J. Greer, Christian Ibiaga have been solid defensively as well. Up and down this lineup, it has certainly been a team type of effort here tonight. Exactly what you like to see, especially considering the absence of Josh Phillips, Miguel Gonzalez. That's one thing that's apparent, the depth that Steve Tritchew has been able to build here in Colorado Springs. As you can see, Nishianen in for the first time here tonight.
Give Diallo a bit of a rest, still on a bit of a comeback from an injury there, so it's a good substitution to bring him out for the last 15 minutes. Great move there by Josh Suggs. Oh, once again there. Nice nutmeg there from Josh Suggs. Wonderful work on the left-hand side.
Vercoloni chips it up to Suggs. Suggs now bouncer, and we're going to get a call offsides.
That was unlucky. Referee called offside. He's going to give Luke Vercoloni a yellow card here for his protestations. And you do know what the type of player Luke Vercoloni is. He didn't use a swear word to the referee there. I've been around Luke Vercoloni for almost 2 years now. I've never once heard Luke Vercoloni utter a swear word. So I know that Luke Vercoloni there was just a bit aggressive in his protestations there of that offside call, but he definitely didn't swear at the referee. I can guarantee you that at home.
So second yellow card issued to the Switchbacks here tonight.
Saeed Robinson's going to get on the end of this one. He's in here.
Saeed, opportunity into the box. Saeed, the blast! pass denied. Still on the doorstep. Saeed has it poked away. It'll go through far side.
Desperately unlucky there for Saeed Robinson. He had some support there coming into the middle of the box, but Saeed Robinson decided to take the shot on well within his right to do so. Good save there by Clement Diop. Two strong hands behind that one. Parried that ball into a good position, but rifle of a shot there from Saeed Robinson.
Well, Saeed Robinson has looked so good tonight.
He's going to be booked here, Saeed Robinson, for wasting a little bit of time there on the far side of the field with that throw, and that seems like an unlucky card to Saeed Robinson.
So his first yellow card. That's a third yellow card issued to the Switchbacks tonight. So here we go on the throw in. Far side by Burt. Battle there with Taeson Kim. Burt plays it up. Saeed quickly to the ground, and now he'll draw a foul.
That's got to be a yellow card too. If you're going to give a yellow card for wasting time, you've got to give a yellow card for that challenge, and there will be a yellow card there. Good refereeing once again, Saeed Robinson. That was a nasty tackle there. He won the ball well, skipped across and away from the defender there, and the defender had no choice but to bring him down.
Boy, it's been so fun to watch the maturation of Saeed Robinson.
Good win there, Jordan Burt. Nice little pass, Saeed Robinson. One flick past the defender. Nasty challenge there. Assistant referee, you can see him waving his flag right in front of Davey Armstrong there as warming up on the far side of the field. Nathan Smith it was with the yellow card for Los Angeles Galaxy 2, giving Josh Suggs another free kick here.
So Saeed Robinson having himself a night. His team now in a free kick situation. 78th minute. Josh Suggs to take it. Referee there talking to Galaxy 2 players. Kanaya Bailey, one of those men in the box on the wall, gets over the top, headed up by Greer, still loose. Pulled down for the moment by Mabin, and now played back. Here's Argueta holding it for the moment, taking away here numbers for Los Dos, and boy, great job defensively by the Switchbacks to quickly recover on defense.
Unlucky there for Bradford Jamison the fourth there. Just saw that move break down there as we see the hashtag COS Road to the Championship. Hope everyone at home uses that one, especially with voting for the Better Business Bureau Man of the Match here tonight.
Now, I would think there's so many great candidates tonight, but boy, hard to look past the effort of Mike Seth. A pair of goals, and you know, we talked about the development. Mike Seth, he was a key piece last year, but this season he has stepped up and stepped into a different role and really embracing that role as more of a goal scorer.
100% correct. We've seen him play in lots of different positions so far this season, out on the right-hand side, the left-hand side, and here tonight as a sort of false number 9, leading the line, leading the strike force for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. And it wasn't just his goals. I mean, we know about his prowess in the air, just what a jump he has on him and what kind of skill he has with his head. But of course, Mike Seth holding the ball up, bringing his teammates into play, running those channels, giving Saeed Robinson that kind of space. It's been a really fantastic performance by Mike, or excuse me, it was a fantastic performance here from Mike Seth in the hour that he was on the field.
And now another Galaxy 2 player on the ground, Hugo Ariano. Fans, don't forget you can follow the USL Soccer. All the action, highlights, standings, scores at USLsoccer.com. See there with the left foot clutching that knee. And that kind of a night, a frustrating night for Los Dos, and credit the Switchbacks. They have set the tone. They're the ones that have caused that frustration.
You can see there Christian Ibiaga a little bit frustrated with that challenge there. Not a player I'd like to go one-on-one against. Christian Ibiaga, tremendously strong player, as we've seen on the first half there with Christian Ibiaga stretching his legs, getting out to right back there. Great speed as well from the big Nigerian.
Yeah, so much size and speed. The former ACC Freshman of the Year at Duke. And you talk about talent in this league. They start at the collegiate level. Here they are on display at the USL. Ricocheted off the attempt there by Mabin. Here's Ibiaga.
Good movement there from Taeson Kim.
Christian with those big strides just dumps it back. to David Agoric. A shutout intact to this point, in position for his 12th of the season, but still some work to do.
Gave a shout out to the USLsoccer.com earlier. I can imagine a lot of Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC will be peppering that USL Team of the Week lineup if this result holds here tonight. Saeed Robinson, David Agoric, Mike Seth, Ibiaga, JJ Greer. Fantastic performances all across the field here for the Switchbacks tonight.
And what you like to see, especially as we tick closer to the postseason, trying to play their best soccer at the most critical time of the year. And right now, the Switchbacks FC trending up. And that man right there, that is a huge sign. Saeed Robinson, we've always known he's had the talent. May have been an injury, different things that have kind of held him back, but right now this is as good as I have seen him play in a stretch, perhaps in his tenure here in Colorado Springs.
That's true. You can tell just how turned on Saeed is into the game just by how much he focuses defensively, and tonight his defensive work has been outstanding. He's given 100% effort here as we see the foul there called on Jordan Burt. Saeed Robinson, he's worked forward, he's worked back, he's helped out the right back, Jordan Burt, who we just saw there. He's tracked back consistently tonight. It's been a wonderful team performance by Saeed Robinson. Looks like we're going to have a change on the far side of the field. I think Davey Armstrong's going to be coming on for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC at the next break of play.
Kanaya Bailey in for Galaxy 2, and there he is, Davey Armstrong.
Replacing Ronnie Argueta. Another good performance there by Ronnie Argueta. Davey Armstrong just going to sit in that midfield right next to Taesong Kim. Taesong Kim's going to drift back a little bit further, offer some protection to Christian Ibiaga, JJ Greer, Davey Armstrong's going to fit right in front of Taesong Kim.
David Agoric in no hurry here. 83rd minute, sweeps it out with the right foot. You can see that wind holding up the ball. And what a night this has turned out to be. Opportunity here for the Galaxy 2. Burt trying to get back, and Jordan able to win the ball. What an effort defensively by Jordan Burt. That was all effort by number 44. Now Maben draws a whistle. Long ball down, backside, headed up, and David Agoric. One of the rare chances for the Galaxy 2 here tonight. David spot on.
That'll count as a save on the stat sheet there from David Agoric, even though it was more of a catch. Quickly trying to find Zach Pfeffer on the left-hand side, just a little bit too much for the new left winger for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC, making his debut tonight here at Switchback Stadium.
Roland, I know Steve Tritchu not able to be here in person tonight, but certainly probably watching, and he's got to be pleased with what he has seen played out here tonight in his absence.
Absolutely great defensive effort. The Switchbacks have bossed the midfield from the opening whistle of this game. 3 vital goals here for the Switchbacks. Of course, Mike Seth really chipping in the first half with 2 of those goals. And what a performance by Saeed Robinson. And now being able to get some new players on the field. Zach Pfeffer, we talked about him. Also being able to bring on Davey Armstrong for some good minutes here as well at Switchback Stadium. So it's been a great team performance from the Switchbacks, and a lot that the head coach Steve Tritchu and assistant coach Woldy Harris will be very happy about when they sit down today after today's game.
And fans, certainly the play, the performance on the field has been impressive, but how about the the turnout by the fans showing up in full force, an attendance record tonight at Switchback Stadium. So congrats to all the fans here. Superhero night, what a night. It has been a success in every sense of the word. I can bet there'll be more superhero nights to come down the road. Perhaps not this season, but obviously next season, years to come. 4,112 people, the attendance tonight, and you can see the support. It continues to grow here in this community for the Switchbacks FC.
That's a great crowd, especially given today was the opening day over at the Air Force Academy for the football. Long day of sports here in Colorado Springs. That's a fabulous crowd here at Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC Stadium.
And Labor Day weekend, you never know, it's hit or miss. A lot of people out of town. Folks, here's our moment of the match. Our Penrose front range moment of the match, and it is a header in the 10th minute. Side Robinson to Mike Seth, and back to live action. Another opportunity to cross just off the mark to Pfeffer.
A deserved moment of the match there, as you see Mike Seth going across to celebrate with the fans and then pointing at Side Robinson, knowing just how great that assist was. What a ball played in that was by Side Robinson on his right foot. Marty Maben there taking a nasty foul. Once again, referee right on top of it.
And keep an eye on number 9. He is a guy that can get loose in a hurry. Loves to press up top, put pressure on that defense, and you can see Jamison hands on hips. That pretty much says it all. It's been a tough night for the forward for LA Galaxy 2. Suggs slides to his left, feeds it to Vercoloni. Josh now taps it back to Kim. Here's Pfeffer. Good combination going. Vercoloni wheels out. 87th minute. Pfeffer losing his footing, and that'll sail out. And good play by our cameraman down low, making the play with the left hand. An ambidextrous cameraman.
Absolutely right. One more substitution here for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks. Will be Saeed Robinson coming off. Great ovation he's getting here, and Nate Robinson coming on to replace him.
So what a run by Saeed Robinson, an assist, and he got this offense going, set up the first goal of the night. They've scored 2 more since. He leaves in the 88th minute. What a job. Saeed Robinson exits, and Nate Robinson in here for the closing minutes of this one. Don't forget, fans, Switchbacks are going to return home on September 17th against Seattle. Final regular season home game, and they hope that is not it at home. Obviously hoping to host a playoff game. Of course, top 8 teams make the postseason and then jockey for position to host. Fans, don't forget to like the USL on Facebook today. Well, what an effort, Roland. Been some kind of a night. We've seen a lot of good performances this season, but I think for me this goes down as the best all-around performance we've seen out of the Switchbacks, at least at home this season.
Definitely the best home performance we've seen. You got to say the first game of the season down there against the Oklahoma City Energy, that was a great performance as well by the Switchbacks on the road. But 100% correct again, Josh Howe. This has been a fantastic performance by the Switchbacks, and when they needed it most, difficult result on the road in Rio Grande Valley. A lot of tired legs coming back from that one. A couple suspended players, suspended coach as well. You didn't know exactly who the starting lineup was going to be, but what a performance by the Switchbacks. Really come together, led from the front. From the opening whistle, the Switchbacks were all over the Los Angeles Galaxy 2, and they set the tone here tonight, and they've been deserved 3-0 winners, as we see assistant head coach Woldy Harris there having an animated discussion with the assistant referee.
And Roland, this looks like an energized team, a fresh team, a sharp team, a different look than we've seen in a while. And perhaps they know it is time right now. We're in September, time to turn it up. This is a well-seasoned, veteran, experienced group, and they know what September's all about.
They do, and we just saw Woldy Harris there on the far side as we take it closer to 4 minutes of stoppage time here at Switchback Stadium. You've got to give the Colorado, there's Woldy Harris there, the assistant coach, former Jamaican international. What a wonderful player he was. Just to give you guys an idea, Woldy Harris, he's still got that touch. I see him at training all the time. He plays with the players. He's still got that professional touch. We've got one of the best first touches you'll see out here. But head coach Steve Tritchew, fantastic job laying down the game plan. Woldy Harris, the assistant coach, executing that game plan to a T tonight. The Colorado Springs Switchbacks, as you said, certainly been extra motivated here at Switchback Stadium tonight to get this kind of result, and they've been, as we said earlier, all over the Los Angeles Galaxy 2 as we see more superheroes there. I know that's Spider-Man on the right. I know that one for sure.
Now Spider-Man.
Maybe I'm wrong about that. He's got some swords. Maybe I'm incorrect.
And
that's
I know
Deadpool.
that's
Okay, I was wrong.
that's Superwoman.
Okay.
Is there a Superwoman?
I really
I guess
have no
there
idea.
is.
I thought that
there is tonight.
I thought that was Spider-Man, and it was actually Deadpool, and our producer corrected us once again. So I'm done. I'm done. I don't know.
Superhero, it's there tonight. They're loving it. Stars of the show in the stands tonight. Tell you, these superheroes change overnight. What happened to Batman and Robin?
I don't know. I saw some younger kids dressed up in the doing the throwbacks to Batman and Robin, but some of the adults around Switchback Stadium, I simply don't know who these superheroes are. I have a sneaking suspicion that some people here at Switchback Stadium may have just dressed up, and they may not be actual superheroes, but that's certainly not a criticism, it's just a comment.
I think maybe next year we can issue name tags.
Okay.
Help the crew out. At least help us out.
We don't need to help the crew out. We need to help Roland Vargas out. No, it's been
Josh out, Roland Vargas. We need help.
Performance from
all the help we can get. We'll stick with names and numbers on the roster. But no, great job tonight by everybody in the truck behind the cameras. Fantastic work. But a good one to call. Still some extra time though. A little over 2.5 minutes to go. Stoppage time. Switchbacks trying to close out yet another shutout this season. They have shut out 2 of the last 3 opponents here at Switchback Stadium, and they can taste victory. Ticking away. Josh Suggs, the former OC Blues captain, the throw to Marty Maben. Now Vercellone, look at Maben pushing from behind. Vercellone rockets it off. Big hop. Play with the right foot by Burt. Back to Nate Robinson. Now Vercellone. They'll play out the clock here in extra time. Inside of 2 minutes to go unofficially. Stoppage time. Here's Vercellone now. Sets it up in the box. Vercellone cross backside. Trying to get a left foot on it. And just off the mark. That close to a 4-0 lead.
Zach Pfeffer coming in around the back post there. Desperately unlucky. Great move on the right-hand side. Once again, the captain, Luke Vercellone. Fresh legs all game long. Left-footed cross this time. Looking for Zach Pfeffer. Just unable to get his left toe on the end of that one. Would have been a great debut goal for the young left winger here for the Switchbacks tonight. Unlucky.
What an effort tonight. Clément Diop comes out. Diop tested, and the Switchbacks got the better of number 31 tonight. And here's where Maben can be so dangerous up top. One miscue, and he has made opponents pay this season. 7 goals coming into tonight for Marty Maben. J.J. Greer high in the air.
Another great win from J.J. Greer. Hasn't put a foot wrong next to Christian Ibiaga tonight. Been a fantastic central defensive partnership, and just on cue, there's a block there from J.J. Greer.
Davey Armstrong, Nate Robinson on that far side, and Greer again clears it out.
Late call there by Dave Legoric. J.J. Greer couldn't take any chances there. Had to get his foot on the end of that one. Didn't know exactly what was behind him. Heineken corner kick here as we see the Colorado Springs Switchbacks supporters group, the Trailheads FC there, full out in force there on the far side, just giving the Heineken corner kick a little bit of extra music.
Backside and headed through by Taeson Kim, and that may just about do it. Perhaps one more corner coming up for Los Dos. This will be Jose Villarreal to take it. Blast one, backside, headed out. Top of the 18, low ball. And still alive for Los Dos, and it goes over the crossbar.
Well, the final whistle, should ring when David Legoric takes this goal kick here. What a performance by the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. Huge congratulations has to go out to head coach Steve Tritchu, assistant coach Woldy Harris. What a game plan they had here, and what a performance by the players here at Superhero Night at Switchback Stadium. And that is the final whistle. What a performance. 3-0. Deserved winners, Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC.
And the Switchbacks climb their way up the Western Conference standings. They go from 5th place right now to 2nd place. 43 points, just 1 point behind the Sacramento River Cats.
You can see the disappointment there on Clément Diop. Not really much the goalkeeper could do. Marty Maben's going across to give him a hug. Great sportsmanship there by the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. But what a great game we had here at Switchback Stadium. It was well refereed. It was well played. It was played in the right spirit. Wonderful conditions. As you said, a record-setting crowd here at Switchback Stadium. Great turnout by the people of Colorado Springs. And what a performance the Switchbacks put on to pay off the fans here. here.
Over 4,100 fans in attendance tonight on Superhero Night. Fireworks to come. We saw plenty of them on the field, and we'll see some in the air in a moment. But this Switchbacks team, Roland Vargas, as you take a look at where they are trending now with 3 games to go in the regular season, this is a team, not only can they challenge for the Western Conference crown, they got a chance to really make some noise in the postseason. Well, we will hear from our Better Business Bureau man of the match when we come back. The Switchbacks win it 3-0 back after this.
The award-winning Xfinity Sports Report, your Colorado high school connection, is back for another season. Tune in every Sunday night at 6 and 10 p.m. for the most comprehensive high school sports coverage in Colorado. That's the Xfinity Sports Report, only on Comcast Entertainment Television, Xfinity Channel 900.
Broncos Wednesdays only on CET. Join your favorite team every Wednesday night from 7 till 10 p.m. See exclusive shows, cheerleader specials, alumni specials, Hall of Fame inductions, and more.
The one thing that we really liked about Paxton is the enthusiasm that he plays the game with.
Get your Broncos fix every Wednesday only on Comcast Entertainment Television.
What are you doing? We're not just on radio anymore. We're on TV now. Play the part.
Catch Afternoon Drive with Goodman and Shapiro beginning September 6th every weekday on CET Xfinity Channel 900.
Les, this is my good outfit. Go blow it out your...
Afternoon Drive with Goodman and Shapiro.
Well, the post-game celebration is on here, Switchback Stadium, and a big reason why, the play of that man, Mike Seth. 2 goals, his 6th and 7th goals of the season, and he helps the Switchbacks to a 3-0 victory tonight in a big one here against Los Dos, the Los Angeles Galaxy 2. The Switchbacks now going from 5th place to 2nd place in the Western Conference standings. The Switchbacks now with 43 points. They're 1 point behind Sacramento Republic FC. That was at least going into today. So big win for the Switchbacks. Wolde Harris filling in for Steve Tritchie tonight. He gets a W. And there's that man, David Agoric, his 12th shutout of the season. Right now, our own Roland Vargas standing by with our Better Business Bureau man of the match. Roland.
Joined here by the Better Business Bureau man of the match, Mike Seth. Mike, what a performance. 2 goals for you. How much did those goals mean to you personally?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still coming back from injury, so you know, this is my 2nd start, so it's good to get back into the swing of things. So.
You've got a difficult road trip now going up to Canada, the Great Pacific Northwest. How do you look to carry this momentum of this 3-0 win up to the Pacific Northwest?
Yeah, I mean, every match right now counts, especially on the playoff push. So we just need to stay focused, and we need 3 points when we go up there. So.
Really well done tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Back to the booth.
Roland, thank you. Thank you, Mike Seth. 2 goals, his 6th and 7th of the season on Superhero Night, and a super performance by Mike Seth and the Colorado Springs Switchbacks. Breaking it down by the numbers, a dominating performance for Colorado Springs. 11-6 shot on advantage for the home team. 6-2 advantage on corner kicks. And you can see the big difference on the scoreboard, 3-0 in that one. So Saeed Robinson getting the assist on the first Mike Seth goal in the 10th minute. Luke Vorcadoni assisting on a corner kick at the 45th minute to Seth for a 2-0 lead. And then the 58th minute, it's the captain, Luke Vorcadoni, cashing in for his 4th goal of the season. And LA Galaxy, as we look at the highlights, a tough day for perennial one of the top teams in the league.
There were a couple of good individual performances out of the LA Galaxy too. Clement Diop obviously made a couple of early saves. There were some good moments going forward, but just not enough to put the Colorado Springs Switchbacks under pressure. Dave Legoric relatively untested tonight, and the defense, when it was called upon for the Los Angeles Galaxy 2, just couldn't cope with the offense of the Switchbacks.
The Switchbacks had it going on both ends of the field. The opportunities were few and far between. Just one shot on goal in the first half for Los Dos. Well, rolling for the Switchbacks, they set the tone early on. Saeed Robinson, a big reason why. You could see the tempo was up pace, the passing was crisp, it was sharp, and it led to that 10th minute goal. This, Saeed to Mike Seth.
What a cross that was from Saeed Robinson. Nowhere for Mike Seth to put that header, but in the back of the net. What a powerful header it was, and what a great hug he gave Saeed Robinson as well. Great performance. Then you see Mike Seth rising once again, this time with the side, with the back of his head almost, guiding that one into the far corner of the net. A deserved second goal for Mike Seth. What a performance, and what a great couple of headers here tonight.
His play in the air is unbelievable. As good as you'll find of the USL. And then Luke Vercoloni, the captain, with his 4th goal of the season. Great to see Luke Vercoloni getting in the scoring act and celebrating. Why not? 3-0 at that point. They would hold on. David Agoric goes on to pitch his 12th shutout of the season. As good as they were offensively tonight, the defense stellar again.
You're 100% correct. Yeah, Christian Ibiaga, J.J. Greer coming in for the suspended Josh Phillips. What a performance it was at center back for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. Tae-Song Kim, Ronnie Argueta as well, holding in that midfield. They bossed everything around tonight. The Los Angeles Galaxy, too, can't really take too much back to California. Positive with them here tonight. They were really outplayed from the first whistle on. The Switchbacks were the more aggressive team. They were a faster team, and they got in behind the Los Angeles Galaxy 2 and really made the Galaxy pay.
The question now, can the Switchbacks keep this rolling down the stretch? They go to Vancouver next week, back home against Seattle the next 2. How do they keep it going, Roland?
They've got to play with the same intensity on the road. They can't, obviously it was a record crowd here. We talked about that at Switchback Stadium, a fantastic turnout, but they've got to take this energy on the road. Vancouver's a difficult place to play regardless of where the Whitecaps FC2 are in the standings. We know just how good Vancouver is. So the Switchbacks can have to take the same intensity, the same power, and the same desire up there to the Pacific Northwest. If they do that, they'll be absolutely fine.
And the Switchbacks still working in some new faces. Of course, Pfeffer getting some valuable playing time tonight. They're going to get Phillips back. They're going to get Gonzalez back. They're going to get their head coach back, Steve Tritchew. But all in all, they got to be pleased with where they stand. Another win for the Switchbacks right now. 2nd place in the conference standings. 43 points. What a night. Well, partner, well done tonight. Big thank you to our crew in the truck. For my partner, Roland Vargas, I'm Josh Howe saying so long from Switchback Stadium. Superhero night goes out with the bang. The Switchbacks win it 3-0. Good night, everybody.